Hi everyone, you're on Life in Colors 55 and this is a skincare video. This is a request from one of my subscribers and I have to say I'm completely amazed. I have more than 40 subscribers already and it's only been a week. So thank you so much for all of you for subscribing to my channel and I hope you will like this video. As you know, Accutane is a treatment for the skin that clears it up. But what it has is very severe side effects, which are dry skin and hypersensitivity to the sun. So while I'm on this treatment, I've had to change completely my skincare routine because everything from my moisturizer to my makeup remover didn't work anymore. So I'm going to tell you what products I've been using, and if you're not under Accutane, then you can also use it if you have very dry skin or mature skin, which requires more moisturizing. So let's start with the lips. If you've ever been under this treatment, you know that this is the most spectacular part of it, which is that your lips dry up completely and they start to peel. So most of the lip balms out there, they just put a glaze of wax or grease on top of your lips, but they don't do anything to really moisturize them. And after a lot of trial and error, I've found two that are actually extremely good and that instead of just like coating your lips, actually moisturize them deeply, and so the little skins disappear. And those two are Carmex and Blistex. The Blistex one is very good. It's completely identical in my mind to the Carmex one, but I just realized that the Carmex one has SPF 15, so maybe go for that one instead while it's summer. The thing you have to know about those two is that they're minty. Their flavor, they sort of tingle when you put them on your lip, and then they leave a minty flavor. If you don't like this flavor, I found a really good one that doesn't have this flavor, and it's called Dermophile Indien, and that's the way we call it in France, but it's really something I think you can find in any country, and I'll put all the info in the info bar below. Then onto skin. I know that hydrating is a big concern for most of us here on YouTube, but while you're on Accutane, it really makes it essential that you moisturize correctly. Otherwise, you'll start peeling, especially around the mouth. And the best cream that I found for hydrating without leaving a greasy film or without having a shiny skin is this one. It's the Sisley restorative facial cream with shea butter, day and night, all skin types. And I don't know if I'll still love it when I'm not so dry anymore, but while I'm very dry, it's been a lifesaver. I know it's extremely expensive and you should try to find a way to buy it with coupons or during the sales or something, but it's really worth trying. Compared to all the other creams that I've tried, basically what this does is it completely deep moisturizes your skin to the point where you only have to moisturize twice a day, and it doesn't leave a shiny film at all, so your makeup isn't shiny. So that's really a good cream. The others I found, the other creams, what they do is that they will simply, also like the lip balm, they'll just sit on your skin, whereas this one goes deep, so it really works. If you can't afford this one, there's one that's slightly less expensive, but it's still expensive, and that's the Hydramax. You will notice that I only have sample sizes because the other day when I bought my pocket mirror, and you can see it in the haul, I'll put the info below, the haul I did. The lady at the Chanel counter was so sweet and she was adorable, and she saw me and she was like, "Oh my god, you're so dry, let me redo all your makeup for you." And so she like splattered some Vitalumière on me and hydramax, and she redid all my makeup, and so when I went to buy the pocket mirror, she gave me samples, and samples are evil because they make you want products that you can't afford. So basically hydramax is extremely good. It's very comparable to the Sisley one in terms of all its attributes, And the advantage, I would say, compared to the Sisley is that it smells wonderful. The Sisley has no smell. This one smells gorgeous. I just have to smell it again. It's so wonderful. Oh, adorable. Very nice. All right. For lower budgets, and I use this also. My dermatologist recommended it. It's very good. It's called Hydranorme by La Roche-Posay, and that's a brand that you can find in pharmacies. And it also deep moisturizes. The thing about it is that this one leaves your skin shiny, and you know, like, you can counteract this by putting, for example, mineralized skin finish by MAC in powder. You can put it over top, and then the shine goes away. But you should know that although this moisturizes, it leaves a sheen. Apart from that, it's really good, and what I do is I use it at night. I'm also crazy about rose scents, and so I found this cream that you can find in drugstores, and it's by the brand Weleda, and it's called Rosa Mosqueta, and it's intensive moisturizing cream, nourishing cream. This one is really on the greasy side, and what I do is I wear it at night, and it has a lovely smell of rose. I think this brand is very famous for something or other. I can't remember what, but I think it might be organic. Don't quote me on that though. Alright, then you have basically a heightened also sensitivity to sun while you're on Accutane. And so this makes it essential to have some sort of SPF on your face when you go out. And the one I've been using is this one by Avene, and it's a 50 plus SPF protection. It's water resistant, and frankly, I don't like it much, but it's been amazingly efficient. What do I mean? I've gone on a trip to India last month on Accutane. I know, I'm crazy. It's their summer season there, and it's 47 degrees Celsius. That's like the inside of an oven. It's like really, really hot. And I came back without a sunburn. So amazing efficiency. On the other hand, what it does is when you put it on your face, it sort of burns a little bit. I think that's because of my dryness, and maybe I put too much, or it's not very color friendly, but basically it made me look whiter than I actually was. So, you know, I don't know. If you know of a very good sun protectant that is efficient and at the same time doesn't, you know, ruin your style, by all means, let me know in the comments. One last thing on the face that I've discovered, which I didn't even know existed, are hydrating masks. And I didn't even know that this existed. I thought masks, you know, that you splattered on some clay and you looked like a green monster for an hour, and then, you know, like when you remove it, it makes your skin even drier. But really, there are other types of masks, and I've discovered this whole new world that I now can explore. And they're hydrating masks, and they don't look anything like the clay masks. They're actually just super intensive moisturizing cream or gel. And once again, sample evil. Sisley, the Express Flower Gel Hydrating, Toning and Firming Mask is amazing. I mean, I was desperate. I couldn't find anything to hydrate my skin anymore. Even the Shea Butter Sisley cream was, you know, like I had to moisturize often. And this one was a lifesaver. I just put it at night now. And when I wake up in the morning, I'm just, you know, dewy skinned. It's wonderful. It's expensive, as always with Sisley products, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I have to have it. So that's all for part 1, and part 2 is going to be about makeup removers, soaps, and body creams. So if you're interested, keep watching.